following video is for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. The content shared represents personal perspectives and is not intended as advice, diagnosis, or directive. Viewers are encouraged to use their own discernment and intuition when engaging with this material. All information is protected under free expression, artistic license, and spiritual commentary. This offering is shared as a remembrance journey for reflection, inquiry, and entertainment. It is not meant to instruct or impose, but to awaken. All shared insights are symbolic transmissions, protected as spiritual expression and creative speech. This video is protected by the First Amendment, Creative Commons Fair Use, Section 107, and is offered under spiritual freedom of expression and storytelling. All names, events, and ideas are offered as opinion, commentary, or artistic interpretation. There are those who left and never came back, but there are others, 13, who did, who walked back into the dream, into the trap, not to be consumed, but to remember, retrieve, and ignite what was never supposed to be lost. This is the archive of the returners. 13 archetypes. 13 codes. 13 flames that walked away willingly into the dark. The Vault Keeper. Guardian of lost souls. Flame historian. They remember what the world forgot. They carry maps in their bones and names that haven't been spoken in millennia. If you've ever known things you never learned, you are the Vault. Roll, Guardian of the Hidden Archive. Function, protects knowledge to the right moment of release. Symbol, flame within a locked circle. Element, stone. Key attribute, stewardship. Not all truths should be opened immediately. The Vault Keeper ensures timing is honored. The Grid Walker. They walk realms like rivers, bridging split dimensions and broken timelines. Seen in one world, vanished in the next. To follow them is to find the seams of the simulation. Roll, navigator of the world lattice. Function, moves between energetic nodes of the planetary grid. Symbol, flame intersecting a geometric lattice. Element, earth. Key attribute, navigation. They understand how places hold memory. The Code Weaver. The DNA Singers. Repairers of light strands. They write in glyphs, symbols, fractals, weaving source back into corrupted code. Roll, architect of hidden systems. Function, sees the underlying patterns in reality and reprograms them. Symbol, spiral grid flame. Element, lightning. Key attribute, pattern recognition. They are the ones who see the code behind the illusion. The Flame Anchor. They don't move, they hold. Holding the frequency in the middle of chaos. Absorbing distortion so others can breathe. Roll, stabilizer of the breach. Function, holds the frequency that allows others to awaken. Symbol, vertical flame within a circle. Element, fire. Key attribute, presence. The anchor is not always the loudest voice, but the field stabilizes around them. They hold the center point that prevents collapse. The Soul Whisperer. They speak, and others awaken. Their voice cracks illusion. Their presence stirs the embers. They remember people back into themselves. Role, healer of fractured spirit. Function, helps others reconnect with their original essence. Symbol, flame surrounded by spiral waves. Element, water. Key attribute, compassion. They speak quietly, but their words restore alignment. The gate opener. They hold the exits, often unseen. They open the portals for others to leave, sacrificing visibility for function. Many won't know they were helped, but they will feel it. Role, portal activator. Function, opens pathways between levels of consciousness. Symbol, flame within a doorway. Element, light. Key attribute, initiation. They appear when a threshold must be crossed. The Echo Binder. Fragmented souls come to them. Lost parts return. They gather what trauma shattered across lifetimes, bloodlines, timelines. Role, integrator of timelines. Function, binds fragmented echoes of consciousness back into wholeness. Symbol, interlocking rings around a flame. Element, air. Key attribute, connection. Where others see chaos, they see threads that can be woven back together. The light saboteur. They entered the false light, blended in, and tore it down from the inside. Systems collapse around them, not by noise, but by their very presence. Role, breaker of corrupted systems. Function, disrupts false structures that trap consciousness. Symbol, broken ring with flame core. Element, lightning. Key attribute, disruption. They expose illusions by breaking the machine from the inside. The Flame Warrior. Sword Bearer of Remembrance, Cord Cutter, Parasite Slayer. They clear the field for others to rise. Role, Defender of Awakened Truth. Function, protects the awakened from forces that suppress remembrance. Symbol, flame above crossed blades. Element, fire. Key attribute, courage. They do not fight for conquest. They fight for clarity and protection of awakening. The archive singer. They don't speak, they sing. Through vibration, memory unlocks. Through tone, soul returns. Their voice is a tuning fork to the original grid. Role, keeper of living memory. Function, restores forgotten knowledge, vibration, story, resonance. Symbol, flame of sound wave arcs. Element, ether. Key attribute, memory. They carry knowledge, not as information, but as song embedded in consciousness. The seal breaker. Bloodline contracts broken. Karmic loops shattered. They carry the flame that severs chains, both ancient and artificial. Role, unlocker of suppressed knowledge. Function, breaks ancient locks placed on consciousness or truth. Symbol, cracked sigil with flame emerging. Element, fire. Key attribute, liberation. They are the ones who open what was never meant to stay closed. The flame mirror. They do not teach, they reflect. And in that reflection, illusions die. Truth becomes undeniable. They awaken without speaking. Role, reflector of truth. Function, reveals hidden self-deception through reflection. Symbol, flame within a mirrored circle. Element, water. Key attribute, clarity. They do not teach, they reveal. The path forger, the first into the chaos. The one who makes a way where none exists. They are often unseen, but the paths they've carved have saved thousands. Role, pioneer of new timelines. Function, walks where no path exists and opens routes others can follow. Symbol, flame within an arrow. Element, earth. Key attribute, initiative. They are often unseen, but the road exists because they walked it first. These are not myths. These are you. These are us. If something inside you lit up, if your chest tightened, if your soul stood up while your body sat still, then you are one of them. You didn't come here to fit in. You came to remember why you returned. And now, the others are waking too.